Welcome to the first edition of Lamb School Noticings, coming to you from the Brian Lamb School of Communication here at Purdue University in the College of Liberal Arts in West Lafayette, Indiana. I'm Mary Fran Matson, professor and interim head of the Brian Lamb School of Communication and your host for the Lamb School Noticings. Immediately, I want to thank Mavis Twee, an undergraduate in the Lamb School. She is our videographer for Lamb School Noticings. Mavis is a senior majoring in mass communication with a concentration in media production and a minor in film and video studies. Thanks for taking on this project, Mavis. Hope it is a great learning experience as you prepare for your career. Thanks also to Professor Doug Hauserman, who encouraged me to run with this crazy idea for a video version of Monday Morning Notes. Doug is serving as expert advisor on this project. For those of you who may not know, our school is named for Brian Lamb. He's an alumnus and founder of C-SPAN, and one of only 2 Purdue alumni to receive the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Thanks for lending your name, Brian. The Brian Lamb School of Communication, also known as the BLSC or the Lamb School, is a vibrant community of scholars, undergraduate and graduate students, alumni, community partners, friends, and supporters. We are a unit within Purdue's College of Liberal Arts. We are academic home to more than 650 undergraduate majors and 80 graduate students. The undergraduate program has 5 majors, including general communication, corporate communication, public relations and strategic communication, human relations, and mass communication. The graduate program is organized into 5 instructional units, including health communication, interpersonal communication, media technology and society, organizational communication, and public relations. Lamb School Noticings is the funky new title for this video version of what was formerly and affectionately known as Monday Morning Notes. Monday Morning Notes was the email news memo of our school. Kudos to Professor Howard Seifer, former head of our Department of Communication and first head of the Brian Lamb School of Communication, for initiating Monday Morning Notes several years ago, and to Professor Steve Wilson for continuing the tradition while he was interim head. Why call it Lamb School Noticings, you might ask? Well, noticings is a variation of notes, so it keeps to the tradition of Monday Morning Notes, and also emphasizes the activity of noticing things as they're happening. It also might remind you of Brian Lamb's famous book notes. And incorporating our named school into the title made branding sense. Lamb School Noticings is designed to highlight recent and future happenings of note in our school from all the great people who make up the Lamb School and keep it vibrant and an outstanding academic community, including our faculty, undergraduate and graduate students, office staff, advisory board, community partners, and other supporters. Lamb School Noticings will be shared via the Lamb School's YouTube channel, posted on our website, and through our social media outlets. Feel free to share it with others. If you have any Lamb School Noticings that you'd like to share, send them to me anytime. In this edition, we highlight the achievements and research of our faculty, prestigious internships and awards attained by our students, an article published in by one of our recent alums, and we'll also welcome our new office staff. So let's get to it. Because they are key to the inner workings of a smooth-running Lamb School, let's start by introducing our new office staff. Jill Dyson joined the Lamb School just this week. She comes to us with a wealth of experience, and she will serve as our assistant schedule deputy. Jill is already working diligently with our schedule deputy, Pam Deutsch, and is eager to help. Thanks, Jill. Cassie McCormick is a part-time secretary for the Lamb School. She also is assistant to the director of the Purdue Peace Project, so she works with Stacy Connaughton. Stacy also serves as our associate head in the Lamb School. Cassie started with the Lamb School as a work-study student. So glad you're sticking with us, Cassie. Lori Wolf is the veteran among the Lamb School secretaries, as she's been with the Lamb School for a few weeks. Lori, however, has worked at Purdue for 5 years. Lori, we're thrilled to have you on our team. May I have your autograph? Now to noticings about our faculty, graduate students, and undergraduate students, who are among the best and brightest in the discipline of communication. Professor Josh Boyd's op-ed article titled "Cheering for Teams That Don't Sell Stadium Names, Lambeau Field, Fenway Park. Honoring Tradition is a Badge of Distinction." This was published recently in the Wall Street Journal. Go Packers, by the way. I'm from Green Bay, so I have to say that. Go to our Facebook page or the Wall Street Journal website to read Josh's story. Professor Sri Ramesh has accepted an appointment to the Independent Advisory Committee of Humid Tropics. This honor is based on recommendations provided by the Management of Humid Tropics, the Consultative Group of International Agricultural Research, the Program on Integrated Systems for the Humid Tropics, and the Board of the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture. Sri Ramesh tells me that this is a $164 million 3-year project on sustainable agricultural development in Africa, Latin America, and Asia. Professor Doug Osman and his summer school students were featured on WLFI in a story about their learning about and engagement with documentary filmmaking at the Celery Bog in West Lafayette. The videos created by the students teach about weather, habitat, and erosion, and are viewed by students in Tippecanoe County schools and by community members at our local public libraries. Check out the story, which includes an interview with Lamb School undergraduate Jasmine Edwards, at our website or at WLFI.com. You can use the search terms Celery Bog and Purdue. Lauren Hauserman, Spring 2013 Fast Track producer, was selected as this year's Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Foundation's unscripted television intern. These are the Emmy Foundation people. The internship is very competitive and includes a $4,000 stipend. According to their website, the TV Academy Foundation's Summer Student Internship Program provides over 40 industry-wide internships to college and graduate students from across the country, and has been hailed for more than a decade as one of the top 10 internships in the country. The program gives college students in-depth exposure to professional television production during an 8-week summer period in Los Angeles. Impressive accomplishment, Lauren. On a related noticing, Natalie Russell was selected as the recipient of the Emmy Foundation's internship in broadcast news. Natalie was placed with the ABC7 in Glendale, California, and also received a $4,000 stipend. So, of the 40 TV Academy Foundation internships this year, Lamb School students were chosen for 2 of them. In graduate student noticings, Lisa Gunsfiller is the 2013 College of Liberal Arts Distinguished Dissertation Award winner. Lisa's dissertation is titled Interaction Goals, Parenting, and Language Brokering, Understanding Latino-Latina Mother-Adolescent Communication and Relational Satisfaction. Her dissertation advisor is Professor Steve Wilson. Currently, Dr. Gunsfiller is an assistant professor at the Department of Languages and Philosophy and Communication Studies at Utah State University. Congratulations, Lisa. We're proud of you. Sue Park's paper, A Bottom-Up Rebuilding of an Innovative Organization, Motivating Employee Entrepreneurship and Scouting and Its Strategic Values, was selected for the top paper panel in the Public Relations Division. Sue will present her top paper at the 99th Annual Convention of the National Communication Association this November in Washington, D.C. Sue tells me this paper is an overview of her master's thesis, which was completed in 2012. Congratulations, Sue. In Lamb School alumni noticings, Joseph McKeating, a 2012 graduate of the Lamb School, is now working in New York City as a strategic and crisis communications specialist for the technology and financial services industries. Joseph recently wrote a provocative article published in PR Week titled PR for PR. In the article, Joseph forwards an argument for the ongoing importance of PR, no matter what the communications landscape. Kudos to you, Joseph, for being off to such a great start with your career. Check out the article at PR Week's Tumblr or through Lamb School social media. In other alum news, Professor Jane Natt reports that former undergraduate student Abigail Maurer recently accepted the position of Assistant Director of Communications for the Indiana Department of Agriculture. Abby worked on social media for the Lamb School during spring semester 2013. Thanks, Abby, and best of luck in your new position. Speaking of our social media, in another graduate student noticing, PhD candidate Erin Doss is our current social media editor. Erin is working with me to keep our Lamb School constituents connected. You may have already noticed some of Erin's creative touch. For example, we have a new engagement tab on our website. Click on this tab from our main page to learn more about engagement projects in the school, including a few that I'd like to highlight. First, the soon-to-be officially launched Purdue Institute for Civic Engagement, it'll also be known as PIC, is directed by Professor and Ambassador Carolyn Curiel and provides numerous opportunities for career-oriented students. Fast Track, advised by Doug Osmond, is a news program completely produced by students. The first show of Fast Track will air Friday, September 6th. Well, that brings to a close this inaugural edition of Lamb School Noticings. Remember to send your Lamb School Noticings for future editions and keep in touch with us via social media. You can always reach me at my email address, mmatson@Purdue. That's MMATTSON @Purdue.edu. We'll see you next week.